favorite parts of reading is getting to pick out a new book. I think it's so fun. Like, it is my favorite thing and my favorite part. I love looking at all of them and sifting through and picking exactly what I'm feeling. But there's a lot of pressure. So you guys are dealing with the brunt of that this week. I got this idea from Sarah Caroli on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. You guys should definitely go follow her. She's my current comfort YouTuber. Basically what this is going to be, I'm going to pick 2 books from my TBR. I will post my Instagram story and just kind of letting you guys pick for me. So I went ahead and did that last night. I haven't looked at it, but I wanted to do it last night because I wanted to start reading today. The 2 books that I let you guys choose between, they're both kind of very opposite books, but similar covers, so I thought it was fun because it's like, they're not similar at all. This is like the cartoony cover, and this is a fantasy romantasy cover, but my point is that they are both pink, and this is actually the Barnes & Noble Special Edition. But can I just say what the books are? I let you guys pick between Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. This is, I believe, in the world of Caraval, but I've never read Caraval. So, but like, look at the inside of that. It's gorgeous. So this one, I'm not entirely sure what it's about. I'm excited to read it. I've heard really good things about Jennifer Garber's writing, but also just about specifically this series in general. I've heard that Caraval is a little bit more confusing to get into. This has been on my TBR not for long, probably only since the start of this month, but I still feel like it's like, oh, it's been so long because I've bought so many books this month. And then next up, I decided to throw in Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, I think that is. This one is actually getting turned into a movie. Is it a movie or a show? So I wanted to read the book before that. What happens when America's first son falls in love with the Prince of Wales? So one of my friends actually just read this and she flew through it. So if I see that she voted for Once Upon a Broken Heart, I will be very surprised. I haven't looked at the results yet. I don't know which I want to win. It is now 8:38. Hopefully the results aren't so close that I'll worry about it changing, but we're gonna look now. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. 32% of people want Once Upon a Broken Heart, and 68% of people want Red, White, and Royal Blue. We've got a couple for Once Upon a Broken Heart as well. I will be reading that eventually, but not today.
Take a look out the window. Spirit goes up as the rain falls down. I've been sailing on the wrong course, keeping it together like I did.
So, I left orientation. I didn't even go in. I don't know why I'm talking about this. This is a reading vlog, not a, but it's fine. Whatever. We're just gonna go home. This is... I'm not even done with chapter 1 yet, and I'm already having these feelings. Okay, here's a quick little reading update for you guys. I went to Starbucks really quickly to grab a coffee. This is a venti iced blonde vanilla latte with caramel drizzle, and it's a quad shot. I don't want to hear any judgment. I'm currently on page 157 of Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I am loving it. I keep eating it up. I do really like this as well because one of my friends just finished reading it, and one of my other friends is actually reading it right now. I went on my Goodreads and I went to update it, and then I saw that my friend Nate, they had just updated theirs as well, and they were a chapter ahead of me. I read an extra chapter. I have been annotating quite a bit, mostly just underlining, but there is one part I tabbed some stuff when they, like, you know, when things really were happening. And then some cute little quotes. This is gonna be a spoiler-free reading vlog, so, but there are some cute quotes in here, and I'm really enjoying it. The banter in here is amazing. Between Alex and Henry, it's great. Between Alex and his friends, the entire White House trio is awesome. I really do love all of the characters. I would love to see more of the royal family and see how that all kind of works into things. Kind of see their dynamic and all of that, but I feel like we see a lot of Alex's life because he's like the main character, and then Henry is the love interest, but I wish that we could see just a little bit more. Just a little more. I would say that's my one thing, is I wish it was like either dual point of view or followed both characters equally or closer to equally. I just almost read a spoiler. That just scared the crap out of me. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh, please tell me I didn't just do that. Please tell me, please tell me I didn't just ruin something for me. Please. Also, just like the text messages that they send each other back and forth, and the emails and all of that. I like the little long distance flirting. It's very cute. If you guys have read this book, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. I'm really liking it so far. I wish that Goodreads had like 0.5 ratings, because I feel like some books, like 4 stars isn't right, but 5 stars also isn't right, and I'm like, good morning. I have so much shit on my nightside table that I need to take downstairs. Alright, we are almost done with Red, White, and Royal Blue, as you guys saw from yesterday. I'm on page 321 right now. So I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and put the next set of options up on my Instagram story so that we got some time for things to kind of sit. These are both fantasy. They're both books that I really want to read, so I am happy with either. I think there's one that I maybe want more than the other, but I don't think it's gonna be the one that wins. Option number 1 is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I love Leigh Bardugo's writing so much. I love this world. I read the Shadow and Bone trilogy, the first 2 books of the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and I loved the first one. The second 2 kind of fell flat, and they're a lot trickier to get into. I've heard that the Six of Crows duology is better than the Shadow and Bone trilogy, so I'm excited to see that. I do also have a lot of friends who absolutely love Six of Crows and that whole world, so I think it'll be really fun to see all of that. Option 2 is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. This is another kind of fan favorite. I don't totally know what it's about. I also, just little funny thing, on the Cruel Prince cover, you've got a little, what is that called? Testimonial, kind of, from Leigh Bardugo, and here on Six of Crows, you've got one from Holly Black. I think, are they like friends or something? I told my friend Bella, when I was on a live stream the other day, I said that I thought I was gonna do these, and people were like, you fucking bitch. So, of course, I have to do it. Okay. Pull. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Pull. Pick my next read. For now, I'm gonna finish Red, White, and Royal Blue. I will say it's kind of... It was so good at the first, like, half of it, and now I'm kind of... I'm not hitting a wall, I'm just... You know? Like, it's good, it's still good, it's just... There was banter, there was quick little snips back and forth, and now there's not that, and I understand why there's not that, but I feel like we're also not getting as much of June and Nora anymore. I feel like in the first half of the book, it was very, okay, here are all these characters, and we're seeing all of them, and yes, it's following Alex and Henry, but we also have all of these other characters because they influence their decisions, and they're such a big part of their lives, and now it's been essentially just Alex and Henry, which I love them. I'm not kicking my feet as much as I was. I'm not like screaming, crying, throwing up, which I was from like the first 3 pages. I want to look and see what people are saying, but I won't.
Take a look out the window. Spirit goes up as the rain falls down. I've been sailing on the wrong course, keeping it together like I did before. Think that I've said this a few times. Even with that, has it ever felt right? I swear that this has happened every moment. Can I just be honest? I was only wondering, and maybe we could take it to a different conversation. Things will get uncomfortable, but only if we make it. I just wanna say that, but you'd rather take it
on purpose. Well, I finished Red, White, and Royal Blue. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. I feel like the ending was almost a little, not lackluster. There was just a lot that could have happened, and I felt like it didn't. It gave us a good resolution, but I don't think that it I don't think that it had the big bang that I was looking for. But I'm gonna give it like a 4.5 star. On my Goodreads, I'll rate it a 5 star, but I would say like a 4.5 is probably more accurate because it did fall flat at points, but it was great. Right now it looks like Six of Crows is winning. I know I'm not supposed to look, but I was curious. It hasn't quite been 24 hours yet, but I think I might be able to call it. These were our two options, Six of Crows, The Cruel Prince. So far, Six of Crows has 72% and The Cruel Prince has 28%. So it looks like Six of Crows is winning. Oh my god, it kind of matches my nails. Kind of vibey. Wait. So I think I might want to get started on Six of Crows. This one's a bigger book. Almost 500 pages. And then this, obviously, there's Crooked Kingdom after it, which I do have. So if I really needed to, I could jump right into that.
We set out to sea with a map made from a dream on a boat called Love and Wonder.
I'm ready yet. I'm just
with the wind behind our sails, the harbor wished us well. We went out towards the colors. The waves got turning, we got nervous. All we built was sinking.
Hey besties. Oh my god. Hey besties. I'm wearing glasses now. I don't think I've ever worn glasses in a video. No, I guess that's not true. Anyway, whatever. I'm still working on Six of Crows. I took a break from it for a while. I just wasn't feeling in like the fantasy mood, but I think I'm back in the fantasy mood, or at least I'm gonna force myself to be in the fantasy mood so that I can finish this. I'm on page 142 right now, so need to work on that. But before I head out, I'm gonna head out and probably go to like a park or a cafe or something to get some reading done, because just being in the house, I keep going on TikTok or something else, and I just need to read this book. But that being said, because I'm hoping to be done with this book by the end of today, or at least tomorrow morning, I need to pick out my next 2 books for you guys to pick. So you guys will get a full tour of like my bookshelves and everything, but I'm redoing my room. As you might be able to tell, I think at the start of this video, my bed was over here. It's not here anymore, clearly. But because I'm redoing my room, it's gonna take me a minute to get all that. We'll get to that eventually. I think these 2 are the ones that are calling my name right now. These are both kind of like summary reads. So first we have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. She is the author of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six, as well as a bunch of other books, but those are the ones that I've read. So this is, I don't really know what it's about. Malibu Rising is a story about one unforgettable night in the life of a family, the night they each have to choose what they will keep from the people who made them and what they leave behind. Got that. I've had this for I think a year now, and I've heard really good things. Steph recommends it, and I love Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing, so Yeah, that one. Next up, we have the Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. Is it Walther or Walter? It spells like Walther, but I think somebody says Walter. I don't know. This is... It's all fun and games until someone loses their heart. When Meredith Fox lost her sister Claire 18 months ago, she shut everyone out. But this summer, she's determined to join the world again. I think it's like a day or a week. Yeah, it's a week of this like summer in Martha's Vineyard. I'm not really sure which one I want to win. I think maybe the Summer of Broken Rules, just because it's newer to my physical TBR. I bought it like a few months ago. Not even. I think I bought it at the start of this month. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing, and I love this cover, so. Also matches the little Barbie pink moment. All right, let's post this. Okay, this is the Instagram story. Perfect. I also just filmed a TikTok. Oh my god, wait. Do you see the ACOTAR series? How good it looks without Mist and Fury? What the fuck? Also, ignore the baby, Olivia. Just ignore that. Also, question. Whenever you guys vertically stack your books, do you stack them with the first book on the top or the last book on the top? Because I do the first book, but my friend does the last. So she would have Silver Flames on top. Red flag. Kidding. I love you. She's gonna watch this and text me.
Several days later.
I don't fucking know what time it is. It's 1 a.m. I'm in Maine right now, which is why I'm visiting my grandma. But anyway, I just finished Six of Crows, and I'm gonna be honest, it took me a while to get into the story. I really liked the characters and the dynamic between all of them. I really liked how it was written and all of that, but it did take me a while to get into it. But now that I'm into it, I really like it. Or I really liked it. I'm excited to read the second book. I want to give it like a 4.5, 4.25, but I put it as a 5-star on my Goodreads because I felt like people would yell at me if I didn't, because it's such like a 5-star read for so many people. I did get the next book for this video. Malibu Rising got 43% of the vote, and The Summer of Broken Rules got 57. So this is the next book that we're reading for this video. It is almost 1 a.m. though. I'm gonna probably just go to sleep and not get into it, but I'm really excited to read this book, and I think it'll be great. I will say I did like how there were the parts in this, because then I felt like it was more digestible to be like, okay, I'm just gonna read until the next part, because it was like every 75 pages or something like that. So I really liked it. There were some good quotes in this, but this is the next book, and it's a very different shift. Like, if we look at the two books next to each other, they are so different. So it turns out that I'm like the worst at filming in the world. So I started this video on July 24th. It is now August 19th. I think I told you guys that I was in Maine. No, I filmed that I was in Maine, that I finished Six of Crows. I gave my rating for that. I gave it a 4.25. I really want to read Crooked Kingdom soon because of the ending and because I love the characters in the world, and it was great. But then I was reading The Summer of Broken Rules, and as you can see, my bookmark's no longer in it because I finished it. I finished this book in a day. I read half of it one night, then the other half on the plane. It was such a quick read. It was really good, very easy, a lot of dialogue, a lot of fun too. I really enjoyed it. It was really cute. I underlined some of their things, like that they would say, "You're wicked and you go wild for it." That's so cute. This entire book just had me like kicking my feet. I love Wit. I love Meredith. I love a lot of the characters in this, and I thought that the game of Assassin was a really cool plot to add. In addition, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I wish that the game went on a little longer, or that it was a little bit more of a prominent role as the story went on. I think it's, for the first half-ish, it was really prominent, and then for the second half, it wasn't so much, but that's just how these books go sometimes. I think that the cover is so cute, but I gave that 4 stars. Realistically, I think it's probably more like a 3.75 for me. I liked the setting and the people that we were dealing with. It was all really cute and just a fun little summer read, so I definitely would recommend it if you guys are looking for something kind of summery. And it did keep me in the summer mood a little longer. It definitely distracted me from the fact that the point when I'm filming this video, school starts in 2 days. It's Saturday, I start school on Monday. While we're here, and since I didn't actually film anything of that book, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little book haul. What I got yesterday at Barnes & Noble. I got 3 books, so it wasn't a super crazy trip. Okay, I say that 3 books is still a lot of books to buy in one go. I go to Barnes & Noble like twice a week, and I almost never leave without a book. My logic here is that I'm stupid, and one time I went into Barnes & Noble and I bought the entire Throne of Glass series in one go. 2 are young adult fantasies, and 1 is actually an autobiography, which is interesting. I've never willingly read nonfiction. The first one I got is Kingdom of the Wicked. 2 sisters, 1 brutal murder, a quest for vengeance that will unleash hell itself, and an intoxicating romance. So I've heard Sarah Caroli rave about this book, so that meant that I had to get it. I just got the first one. I didn't buy all 3 because it is a trilogy, but I didn't buy all 3 because I'm trying to stop doing that where I buy the entire series at once. I say as I literally just talked about the Throne of Glass series. Sorry, but I'm excited to read this. We have I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. This is the nonfiction book that I was talking about. So it's, I think the best way to describe this is creative nonfiction. So I'm really excited to read this. I've heard really great things. I was trying to get it when it first came out, and then, it was sold out pretty much everywhere. And then by the time that it was back in stock, I was kind of like, we'll see. I didn't know if I really wanted to read about it, but I think it's a book that I definitely should read. And then the last book I got, I'd gone to this Barnes & Noble like 3 times looking for this book, and I've never seen it on the shelf. I've looked in the book talk section, I looked in the bestseller section, I looked on the end caps, I looked in the young adult fantasy, I looked in the fantasy, I looked in the sci-fi section. I was like, where is this book? Because online it said that they had it in stock, but I could never find it. And yesterday, I mustered the courage and I asked for help. But I got Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. So when I asked them, I was like, hey, I'm really sorry. I went onto the app, it says that you guys have it in stock, but I can't find it, and am I just looking in the wrong place? I'm so sorry. I hate asking for help. I hate inconveniencing people. But they were like, oh my god, I think we actually just got a shipment of it in. Let me go look. This one girl who's probably a little older than I am, I would say she's probably like 23, is what she seemed like. She was like, oh yeah, I know what that cover looks like. I've been dying to read it, blah, blah, blah. I got the fairy loot, whatever. We were talking. She's great. I love going to the bookstore and talking to the employees. It's my favorite thing. She was like, okay, it would be right here. So if it says that it's online and we just got a shipment in, that means that it's probably still in the back and we just haven't stocked it yet, or we haven't shelved it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like, I can come back another day. And she's like, girl, no, I can just run to the back and go grab it. I was like, I don't want to ask you to go to the back. And she's like, you're fine, don't even worry about it. So then she came out and she brought like a stack of like 5, took mine off the top and was like, here you go, bitch. And so it's fresh out of the box, only ever touched by like 2 other people, and this is my book, which again, people have been raving about. I think it came out in February, and then now in the summer it's been kicked up. I think I want to read this in the fall time. I feel like it might be like a cute, cozy little fall read. Those are the 3 books I got. You'll probably see these in a in a video soon. Alright, so these were the books that you guys chose for me this week to read. I had so much fun reading them. I loved them so much. This was a really great video and some really great reads. I got some new favorite worlds, some favorite characters, favorite romances. I would say this is probably my least favorite and this is probably my favorite out of them. Although 6 of Crows, it's a special little, it's got a unique place in my heart. I I really liked it. It took me a little bit to get into the actual like plot of it, but the characters get you from the get-go. This was really great. I had so much fun. You guys have amazing taste, clearly. The final ratings for this video, we had 4.5 out of 5, 4.25, and then it was a really great experience. I should do this more often because clearly you guys have good taste. I really like the idea where other people choose my TBR, so maybe we'll do that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. If you guys have any other videos that you want from me, or if you have any books that you think I should get, think I should read, let me know in the comments. And also, if the book that you voted on didn't get picked, that doesn't mean that I won't read it soon. It's just not in this one. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!